Hi, welcome to the EMC4 CFA on proportions. This is the homework, and this is to get you ready for our CFA quiz on Friday. And so we'll get started with consider each ratio. Each of these ratios here is that ratio equivalent to the unit rate of 1/3 cup per quarter cup of flour. Well, let's get this unit rate first. 1/3 per quarter cup, which is 1/4 of a cup. That means it's 1/3 divided by 1/4, which is 1/3 times 4/1, which is 4/3. So I'm comparing this 4/3 to the ratios I get over here. So this one is 4/3 divided by 2. That's 4/3 here divided by 2, which is 4/3 times. 2 is the same thing as 2/1, so that's times 1/2, and that's 4/6. Well, 4/6 is not the same thing as 4/3, so that's a false. 8/3. 8/3 per 2 cups, so divided by 2/1. That is 8/3 times 1/2, because you have to change the multiplication and flip the fraction, and that would be 8/6. And we're wondering, is 8/6 equal to 4/3? Well, for two reasons. You could simplify 8/6, divide each of these by 2, and you get 4/3, which is that. But if you didn't see that, you could use this, 8/6 and 4/3, and you can cross multiply. 3 times 8 is 24, and so is 6 times 4 is also 24. So these are equal. That means these fractions are equal, which makes this a true. And then finally, 4 1/3 cup per 16 cups of flour. That's 4 1/3. That you have to turn this into an improper fraction using the C method. You multiply here and you add here. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 1 is 13. Thirds divided by 16. That's 16/1. So we have 13/3 times 1/16. And 13 times 1 is 13. 3 times 16 is 48, is it? 3 times 16, 18, 48. Yeah. And we could use the same thing. Let's check here. Is 13/48 equal to 4/3? 3 times 13 is 39. And 48 times 4 is not going to be 39. Right off the bat, we know that. So this is going to be false. And then this one, a blimp travels 196 feet in. I'm getting a piece of paper here ready for this. So 196 feet, 196 divided by 1/15. I'm getting the unit rates for this. It also, and then they clocked it at 294 in 1/10 and 590 in 1/5 of a minute. Is there a proportional relationship? So if these rates are all the same, then it's proportional. So that's 196 times 15/1. I'll bring this a little bit tighter here. And this is 294 times 10/1, and this is 590 times 5/1. And I got my calculator. Where is my calculator? Here's my calculator. So 196 times 15, 196 times 15 is 2940. So this is 2940. So it's going to be proportional if all three products are the same. This is 2940 as well. And 590 times 5 is 2950. So because this is a different rate, it is no. So I would say no. And then I would say, 196 divided by 1/15 is 2940. Oops, you can't see what I'm writing. And then I would say 294 divided by 1/10 equals 2940, and 590 divided by 1/5 equals 2950. Okay, so I would say no, the rates are not equal, so the relationship is not proportional. Okay, there you go. The next one. Given these table values, find the missing distance. I see that 2 goes into 8 4 times. So I'd multiply 6 times 4, and that is 24. That is the answer to this number 5. And then let me pull out just a little bit here. Write an equation that describes the proportional relationship above, okay, where x is time and y is distance. Express your answer in the form of y equals kx. Well, to get y equals kx, we need to know that k is equal to y divided by x. And so we take our y value, 6, divided by our x value, 2, and 6 divided by 2. If we can make it a whole number, let's do that. And 6 divided by 2 is 3. And so that's y equals 3x. Done. Easy peasy. Done deal. And then we have our backside here. Graph the proportional relationship. There's a couple ways we can do this. First, we could have 2, 6. First off, we actually know that this is a proportional relationship. We've been told this right here, which means it's a straight line through the origin, and the origin is there. And then we have 2, 6, 2, 6. Yeah, we could just stop it right there. And then I need a ruler, and done. That's it. That is done and done. I'll bring in tighter, and that's exactly what it should be looking like. And that's what you got to know for this CMC quiz. Thanks for watching.